Hello, welcome to ASTV Live. We are here at the 33rd Annual Brick Tournament here in Edmonton. And with me here, we have Michael Ippolito. He is one of the volunteers here with the brick tournament here. And I hear that he's a runner. So I bet you're putting some miles on.
Oh, yeah. I've been non-stop since day one. So that would have been, I guess, 4 days ago, whatever day it is now. And yeah, non-stop doing everything, but I love it.
Yeah, it's I know how it is when you got to try and keep organized with the machine that runs this big. I know I've talked to a few of the volunteers. One of the head guys, Trevor, I know he is just, I don't know how he does it all. He's just a monster when it comes to organizing stuff. So we are at this is the fourth day of the tournament. We have the playoffs starting. We have championship weekend, absolutely. So what are the teams that you've kind of seen that you think have been really good this tournament?
There's been a lot. They've all been great, amazing players. Honestly, it's tough to say right now. It could be anybody.
Yeah, that is true. Have you run into many of the coaches and have they talked to you at all, or are they just kind of in the zone of getting their team organized?
No, I've seen a lot of coaches. They've been downstairs in our little, I guess, our HQ. But mostly team reps, but a few coaches. I've talked to Bulldogs coaches, talked to Connecticut coaches, Brick coaches. Probably a good chunk of the teams I've talked to. But all great guys. Love to find time with everybody. And yeah, they're great guys.
Yeah, the kids have been really well behaved and keeping the rooms fairly clean, I imagine, as much as they can. Yeah, no complaints.
No complaints so far.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. We got our first game coming up. It is the Connecticut Rangers and the Toronto Pro Hockey. So we have a United States team and we have a Canadian team. So it's going to be a good battle. We've seen both these teams playing, and wow, they are lights out. They're really good and fun to watch. So I really hope that you stay tuned to watch. So what else can you tell me about the tournament? Since this is your first year, is this what you expected?
Expected and more. It's been, I've watched it previous years, but the behind the scenes stuff, it's unbelievable how much prep, how much work goes into it. Like, big kudos to these guys that have been doing it for, those guys have been there since the start, guys have been here other years. Big kudos to them, because this is very well run for how big it is.
So yeah, you have some big shoes to fill, that's for sure. As well as myself, I think this is the first year that the brick has been covered like this, and I hope you're enjoying it. I know we have a lot of behind the scenes guys just running their behinds off, as you can see with Michael here. He's just unbelievable, keeping the place well oiled and greased. Are there any stories that you can tell me that you've encountered yet this weekend?
I've missed all the good stuff. I've only been here in the mornings. I have my other job in the afternoon. So of course, when I leave, all the good stuff happens. I think yesterday, Evander Kane came. It was just random. He was walking around the mall and stopped by to say hi to some of the teams. Day before that, I think Nick Benino came for some team prep talks. But I've missed all the good stuff. So you're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, me as well. I've missed everything. I've been too busy running the camera or doing the play-by-play, but as long as the kids are enjoying it and they're getting to meet these guys and meet their heroes and get that inspiration for them to just keep going with the sport. I talked to a grandpa this morning. I ran into coming from the hotel. He was a grandfather, one of the kids playing with the Saskatchewan Junior Pats. And he was telling me how his grandson was, upset that they didn't do as well as what they thought they could. And we talked a bit, and we both came to the realization that these kids are playing with each other for the first time.
Yep.
They come from all over the province. If we're talking about the junior Pats, they're from all over the province. They don't have a chance to be together for more than a couple days and practice. And so good on them for just coming out and doing as well as they are, because they don't know where their partner is. They don't know who's behind them, who's in front of them. It's just something that they got to learn, that hey, we're here just to be here.
Being just here, like, you're one of the best one of the best 18 players of your age group in your province. It's an honor for them just being here.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we said, that he's going to have these memories forever. And now he's going to have the video forever. At any time he can go and he can watch himself play, and he can be my age and he can look back and he can, I remember, look at that young whippersnapper.
Played in that tournament.
Yep, exactly, and that's what we want to create here. You know, whether they keep on with hockey or whether they say, okay, you know, this isn't for me, they will always have this. I wish I had that, but no, I am not a skater. Well, I can skate, but hockey is not my thing. How about you? Do you play hockey?
I do. I retired from minor hockey, so now beer league and just coaching.
Good. Well, that's good. In one way, shape, or form, you're keeping going, and you're keeping the inspiration alive for these kids, and that's what counts. And one thing I want to say is the parents have been great here too. It's just been unreal. It's been like we've been at an NHL game. The noise capacity that is here, and the support
party.
Yeah. The support that these parents are showing their kids. They're coming from all over North America, spending their own money, and coming here, and pots are being banged, and that no horns are allowed in the mall. Though if you're coming down, don't bring a horn. That's the only thing. But other than that, you can just pretty much use anything you want.
Like I was at the River Cree games yesterday. The first game, so Team Quebec versus Detroit, and Quebec parents, unbelievable the support that had. They had drums, they were singing, it was a big party for them. It was awesome to see that. Did
you see the hula dancers back in the back corner last night? It was there was support for the Winnipeg Ice, and I think it was the younger group that was dressed up in their hula skirts, and it was fantastic.
I did see pictures of that on the Brick Instagram yesterday.
Yeah, I was on camera yesterday, so I kept trying to get some close-ups of them when they were hard at it, and that's just the atmosphere around here. It's pretty quiet in the mornings, though, I must say that. But I can see in the background, I can see Toronto they're getting their signs up. I don't know if you can see that, but Toronto's getting their booster club ready to go, and it's going to start getting pretty loud in here, especially for the playoffs. It's just unreal. So what other stories can you tell me about being around here for the last 4 days?
I've been downstairs, so I haven't heard much, but some of the stories I've heard, just the struggles for some teams getting here with flights getting canceled. I know Detroit did show up late because a bunch of their flights got canceled, so I guess about 6 or 7 players and parents, they actually rented a bunch of cars and drove 30 hours just to get here instead of waiting for some flights. So yeah, those are the stories I've heard, just some of the struggles getting here, but after that it's kids are just having fun, having the time of their life so far.
I think one of the coaches lost all of his luggage on the way over here. So every day we see him come out. I think he's from Minnesota. Every day he comes out, he's wearing a new different attire that he's bought from the mall here, and he tries to make it fun and exciting for everyone. So I always try to film him coming out on the ice in his gear. And also one of the players on his team also lost his all of his equipment. So a whole bunch of people gathered together, got him all new equipment, and he's wearing another team's jersey. So it's kind of hard to call him because there's two of the same kid out there, but you get to know who they are, but that's just everyone got together and helped this kid out.
That's the best part with this tournament. It's pretty much whatever team you're from. Once you get here, it's just one big family. Everyone's looking out for each other. Everyone's helping each other out. Kids, every time I walk in the hallway, it's probably kids from 5 different teams. They're all hanging out, running around, just doing whatever. It's awesome to see this.
Yeah, they're fist bumping each other. If one team's coming up dressed, ready to go on the ice, other teams are going down with their equipment. They're fist bumping each other, even off the ice in the just in the mall. I see the kids talking to each other, getting to know each other, and that's what it's about. It's about this camaraderie.
You're on different teams on the ice, but outside of the ice, you're I guess it's the brick team. It's one big team.
Yeah, exactly, and we all know that they may be on the opposite team this year, but next year, depending on where they're playing, or the year after, they could be their line mate on a different team, and that's what they got to realize at a young age, and I think these kids are realizing that hey, this could be my friend in 10 years or my line mate.
Well, I've seen, going back to the Quebec-Detroit game yesterday, after the game, a bunch of kids from both teams are taking pictures of each other. Parents are walking out. They're little group pictures, one-on-one pictures. They're all buddies for life now, and it's great to see that.
Yeah, and before each game, you usually see the two teams get together in center ice and they exchange gifts. I have no idea what the gifts are. I haven't been able to see them, but they quickly exchange gifts back and forth, just a show of camaraderie and teammanship. You know, whether they're from the same country or a different country, it's just beautiful to see. This has been an excellent experience for me as well.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Their kids they have everything planned. I think the gifts each time it's whatever the teams want. I've seen everything from little pins to backpacks, but the kids are very well organized and honestly probably more organized than half the parents. Parents are one big party, and the kids are keeping everyone in control.
And speaking of the parents, a big shout out to these parents for spending their time, their money, the things that they go through to get their kids to a tournament this big, let alone any other tournament, is just phenomenal. Okay, this has been Michael and Mark with ASTV Productions. Thanks for joining me, Michael. We'll cut off here and we will get ready for the first game of the playoffs here at the 33rd National or International Brick Tournament. Thanks for watching.